Hello and welcome to an exciting edition of Plebs Play Dota, otherwise known as Plebcasting. We are in the trenches and we have Team Pleb versus Team Top Meme here. This is a ranked all-pick 5-stack game in our little in-house league. That's a Lena pickup followed by a lone druid. That's a repick into a Shadow Fiend, which means somebody's micromanaging skills are not up to scratch. So let us see how this unfolds. These are, I believe, to be two 5-stacks battling against each other. I at least know that the Team Pleb here are a 5-stack. Let's see how this one goes for them. 6 seconds. This is the classic. That's a classic tactic played by your public demograph here, is to not pick anything and begrudgingly pick at the last second, because as you all know, the carries pick last. Heaven forbid the supports should have a surprise pick to catch people off guard with something. With the exception of the Shadow Fiend, because that was a random. That's an Undying pickup. Undying very strong in the meta, as is Lena at the current moment. Lena took a few nerfs, but it doesn't seem to stop her ginormous boobs from going on a monstrous rampage. That's a nerf shaker, a very classic pickup. Pairs well with the Shadow Fiend, since you can camp him mid and keep him safe. Give some early game momentum to the Shadow Fiend to make sure that he snowballs hard. Shadow Fiend being probably one of the best flash farmers in the game, giving him an early start is always very nice. However, if you can't give him that early start, he is very good at making comebacks. That's a Troll Warlord pick. Troll Warlord not been in the meta for a very quite a while now, not since perhaps DAC. It's been a while. That been 6.73 was it? God, what patch are we in? I have no idea. But no, wait, 6.83 wasn't it? We're in 6.8. Oh god, this is a endless meta clusterfuck. What a Team Pleb I'm gonna pick? It's a Vengeful Spirit. Not been seeing very much Venge lately, and it's nice to see a homage back to the days where Batrider was a thing, and you'd pick Venge to swap out anybody who got lassoed, which is always nice. Good save. It's late here, I'm tired, but I'm gonna cast anyway. Let's see what Team Top Meme pick up. That's it's gonna be a Zeus. Zeus, very good. And that's a Tide Hunter. Amazing. Amazing, if I do say so myself. Well, Zeus still pretty strong. Tide Hunter not so much. I haven't seen much Tide Hunter get picked up lately, which is a shame, since Tide Hunter was in fact one of my favourite heroes for a very long period of time. That's the Slog pick. Slog also not very common nowadays. I remember when Slogs used to be in almost every game. And Storm Spirit, just to let you know that Storm Spirit's been in every single game picked by this person. Alright, we had a camera explosion here, but we're back on track. So, introducing Team Pleb. We have over here, or heading to our off lane, we have Yuri on the Tittle Hunter. We have on the middle lane, Flip on the Storm Spirit with his triple shed tango build. On our top lane we have, for some reason, a safe lane farming Shadow Fiend played by 69696. And on our support duo here. We have Stone 7 on the Earthshaker, and on the bench we have our Lord and Saviour Satan Christ. Down here on the safe lane farming position we have Troll Warlord played by Jinzo with his support Lamp, and by the looks of things it was Syntax on the secondary support or the middle lane. And we're just playing the nope, this looks like Counterfact will be the secondary support with Zeus playing our mid lane as Syntax. Counterfact on our Undying support with Almarina or Tron playing our offlane Slot. What a weird build up this is. This is a door-like setup. That's your standard Pleb Nation door-like setup there. Your standard pub setup. So I am inept at thinking right now, so you know, it's always a good place to start when you're casting Dota, is to have a very horribly slow thought process building up inside you. Slark goes for his first point in the pounce. We have a first point decay on the Undying. Earthshaker choosing to hold on to that point, but what else are you going to level other than Fissure? Because I don't think putting a point into Aftershock really going to do a lot for you at this point in the game. Vengeful Spirit's been smart enough to be like, oh yeah, I should probably put a point into my stun. With Shadow Fiend's not very smart, and it's decided that rather than build an early snowball in his lane, he just wants to Shadow Raise to no avail. Yeah, I'm gonna get that sweet 100 damage. Which, to be honest, does do a lot in this early game. But if you're gonna play on the safe lane, you generally want to be building as much momentum with Necromastery as possible. There we go. Now he has it. And that's the Vengeful Spirit. The Vengeful Spirit. We'll have a look at him. While Earthshaker is stacking them sexy camps as is. No, the Luna's not. Oh no, the Luna is a stack good old Lamp. Knows a thing or two about camp pulling. And we missed first blood. But the Venge died again instantly, so who gives a shit? Ah, he put a point into the Fissure. Clever boy. And that is a deep deck. He wants to hang around for it. That's a Fissure coming out of top lane. This Slark's hated, but the magic missile is pounce dodged. Very well played by the Slark there by El Marino. With Counterfact not turning off his Ring of Azaleas. So their lane's going to be nice and pushed. But on the other side, the Vengeance alright, so whatever boats your afloat, these creeps getting a sick +2 damage there. The range one's get a +2 as well. Amazing. Looks like things are going down the bottom lane. Jinzo having a hard time against this Titan Hunter. It's gone for the standard double crack shotgun. Oh, that's a dead Vengeful Spirit. Oh, that's a Fissure block on the wrong side. And the Luna. Not really on new mana doing anything, so I don't know what they're hoping to achieve here. But support is on the way with more heroes that don't have mana. I don't know what these people are going to get at here, because they're not really going to get the Earthshaker as them. By the way, another Fissure. There's that. Avenge Stun coming out here, followed by a Luna Stun, and the Earthshaker turned around like an absolute mongoloid. Well played.
It's not the heat, it's the humiliation.
Feed the Luna, because she knows she can't turn into a core. This Vengeful Spirit is about as good as dead. Yep. That's a 4-man gank just for the Venge there. Hell, you're all here, you may as well go for a 5-minute top tower push. Being completely destroyed by this Tidehunter down here. Already has mana boots. Why you'd go for the arcanes straight away rather than get a nice and early blink tower up? Yes. Not really sure. Maybe that'll go into play later. Still no upgraded courier for Team Vodka. Team Vodka Dopka. The Earthshaker here, hoping to make a play. Wanted to block someone out. Has his chance here. That's a pretty nice visual block into a Ravage. The Venge Stun comes out. That is one dead Luna. Troll Warlord can't do a lot here. Ink Smash taking away too much of his damage. But with the Zeus support here, the Tidehunter does fall to tower damage. The dive continues. Earthshaker put another good stun. However, he is in trouble. Though, what can this slog do? That is a wonderful, wonderful Dark Pact Purge there. But it won't save him. He is as good as dead. It's on the run. And that brings up our first problem. Team Dota Vodka doesn't have any stuns, or at least any reliable ones, besides the Light Strike Array. And, well, what are you hoping to achieve with this dive? Well, that's what they achieve. That is one dead Luna. Oh, now comes the fissure. It is a carry for support trade here. Apparently, Storm Spirit died to the Lina at bottom. Lina doesn't even have a ult yet, but the Zeus, hoping to make a kill here, just calls out. For some reason, why people have a horrible habit of turning around, thinking that they can do something, and then getting killed immediately. The Shadow Fiend was safe there, and he just ran straight into the Undying. In the meantime, your support has more last hits than any of the carries on your team, like your core rolls. This is worrisome. The Slog here has 7 last hits. How do you even manage that? We're getting a Soul Ring with 4 steps. 4 steps wouldn't be a terrible idea here. Nolina in the perfect place here to try and stun this gank, but the Earthshaker with the wraparound secures that. And Nolina just backs out. That's a Soul Ring pickup for the Earthshaker. It's very nice. And the fissure block here fails. My camera controls, I'm drunk. And the Storm Spirit with a very large zip in. 2 TPs coming out. Storm Spirit does not want to part of this. But he is now out of mana entirely. That is a ult. The Lunar Blade destroys him. And the Earthshaker, in an attempt to save him, was a little too slow. And now he is running away. Team Pleb stacked up their Ancient Fire Camp once here for their Tidehunter. Hoping to get this Blink Dagger. He'd have it by now if he didn't buy the Arcane Boots. Be a shame. Oh, it looks like our Troll Warlord has fallen. Well, that's beautiful. This bottom tower is doomed. It's gone. It's destroyed. The Tidehunter takes it. And with that, he buys his Blink Dagger. Shadow Fiend buys face boots because, you know, why not? You're gonna go retard, you might as well go full retard. And that is a Laguna Blade, followed by, that is a very dead Shadow Fiend. 6-9 did not stand a chance there. The Zeus using his hasted powers to get to the top lane. They want this. That is a Storm Spirit coming in. He is coming in with barely any HP or any mana. He is probably going to die now. This Slog with the wonderful pounce, the zip dodge just too late. And now they are going to lose this top tower as a result. But I don't know what Tidehunter and Earthshaker can do here. The Earthshaker, not even level 6. They're not chaining their stuns very well here. In fact, they're probably going to die as a result. Oh no, this is a turnaround. The Undying. No, never mind. Zeus with the 6 strike, and the magic missile makes sure it's the Undying, so it turns it into a almost equal trade. Zeus now ruined, making it an even trade. And that's a Zip Zap. This Troll Warlord could be in trouble, but then again, this Mongoloid is completely out of mana. Well played, Zip, flip, flop. You flip-flopped straight into your death. Meanwhile, Tidehunter, still farming, has a Blink Dagger and doesn't want to make plays with. Fantastic. Well, that's a Staff of Wizardry. Is he going for a Aghanim's Rush? If he is, he's completely retarded. Aghanim Scepter is actually a completely overrated, that's a nice Blink Dodge. Aghanim Scepter is a completely overrated item on Earthshaker. Oh, there's a fight break out here. The Venge drops instantly, but the Ravage comes out to make sure there is no backup, no follow-up. The Echo Slam comes though. Everyone is incredibly low. Storm Spirit comes straight back in. The Earthshaker dies. No pickoffs happen. Only casualty for Team Dota Vodka was the Undying. A beautiful full team Ravage. Completely wasted. You can see Yuri here is frustrated as he he blinks straight into the tier 1 tower into a potential stun combo there, but the Shadow Fiend wasn't even there. He's too busy farming up a BKB rush after his phase boots. Quite clear that 69696969 here is attempting to go full retard. A potential like 13 targets. Now that's a lot of damage. The Troll Warlord picked off there by a nice TP rotation and storms him there. There's lane creeps in the wombo combo there. Some beautiful forced F away there. However, it's not going to save you. You are in fact dead. And now the Anger Brigade comes in. It's a beautiful Ravage, catches out everyone. However, by the looks of things, an X-Slam was released there, did absolutely nothing. And that's a 2-for-1 trade. Salisbury craps his pants and runs away. Goodbye, Flip. Yeah, the refreshers may cost more, but as I said, you can catch out the creeps, and if you can get, if you're pushing like mid lane or something, you can catch a 5-man Echo Slam if you find an opening, plus an entire wave of creeps. It's a lot of damage. But anyway, I digress. I put it on the same scale as Sand King's Aghanim's upgrade in terms of overrated. Because, I mean, the cooldown reduction is really nice. It allows you to have the epicenter almost every team fight. But in terms of damage upgrade, it's not that great. Especially when you're comparing it to something like the Queen of Pain Ultimate, which is a guaranteed over 600 damage nuke every 4 seconds. 40 seconds, not 4 seconds. But I digress. Team Pleb here have a weird habit of building rather weird items. And by the looks of things, it's not going to be an Agus Rush, but a Force Staff. This is questionable. Why would you buy a Force Staff over a Blink Dagger on a hero that pretty much revolves entirely around having a Blink Dagger? But I digress. Obviously, Stoned knows what he's doing. So Shadow Blade pick up there on the Slark. He wants to make some tasty plays with that. BKB is now complete on your Shadow Fiend. What he's going to do with that, I don't know. Obviously, the phase boost really going to help him here. You know, phase boots. I've never seen a Shadow Fiend buy phase boots before. Mechanism now completed on your Undying. He's going straight into a cloak. That's a Drums of Endurance pick up there by Elena. And an Orchid. Why an Orchid? Wouldn't you just want to buy a Bloodstone and avoid that horrifying Laguna Blade nuke potential? I mean, great. If you've silenced the Luna, now what? You're out of mana. Congratulations, you're dead. And for some reason, Tyrant is still farming the Asians after fighting his ass for a point. Blink Dagger now with Shadow Fiend. I think Shadow Fiend is just put items on a board and he's now throwing darts at them. Probably going for a Yules now. And the Troll Warlords just murdered Shadow Fiend. Facebook's obviously couldn't save him though. And that is a beautiful Ravage catching up both heroes in this fight. The swap back now destroying both those targets instantly. However, the Zeus cleans up the Storm Spirit there. And now the Slark wants a piece of the action. And the Slark's going to take a piece of the action. Echo Slam does nothing. You know, and that's that. That's a 3-for-2 trade. You don't goofed. Troll Warlord also doesn't give a fuck about your towers, as he is now sieging your base. And now he might be dead. he is in fact in trouble. Wrecked. That was an Ags finisher on Zeus there.
Money to burn.
And money to burn. Oh, Storm Spirit's gone mid. And has destroyed the Luna, so he wasn't caught up with the combo. Obviously got the good silence off there. There's a 2000 cargo courier gone down there for Team Dota Vodka. However, they take revenge instantly as their entire team is demolished. You know, Storm Spirit here, Flip here did his part, killed the Lina in the mid lane. Not sure about what you're doing. Obviously, Ravage is online. I don't see why you would pick a fight with Ravage on cooldown, as well as Echo Slam. See this ward placing right here. That's a free ward right now. I would rather be using the standard ward over that one, because that one is for plebs. This is a very common tactic amongst pub crawlers. It is the standard mid lane and think about thinking stuff. That is where you basically run thought processes through your head as to where you're going to go, and then willfully ignore them and go and do something stupid like run down mid lane. Or in this case, it is to take the long route to the secret shop and then presume to buy nothing and then sponge experience off of your Tidehunter, who by the way is still farming. Managed to farm himself up a pipe. It's a big on the slog. It's not going to save you if you don't have it yet, but oh, the mech save comes out and your gank is completely wasted. And now your Vengeful Spirit is dead. Well played, you just used your Requiem of Souls and basically hit nobody. And now your Troll Warlord decided he doesn't give a fuck anymore, and now your Shadow Fiend is dead.
Not enough for you.
And now the team is running away, and that Force Staff did a whole lot of shit there for you. This Shadow Fiend is as good as fuck. As I see, you can see that the good plan came into use there of the stop and think about things. It got him killed, didn't work out for him this time. Nice attempt to use the BKB TP out, however that was a complete waste of BKB, and as I've stated previously, you know, for the panel trans, well, Troll Warlord doesn't give a fuck. Vengeful Spirit, barfing out spirits there. Sometimes you just can't help but throw ectoplasm on people. Just took a Thunderbolt straight to the face. I can imagine you're dazed after that. But logically thinks of that thing and swaps the Storm Spirit. That was a very nice play, however, it does not save you from the all-knowing god Zeus. Stated there, you can't run from heaven. Completely random tombstone, you know, for zoning effects. Why would you use it there? It's a bit cooldown, it's a pretty good waste, who cares? Looks like they still want to fight even after having their ass thoroughly handed to them. You know, these people just killed a spirit. I'd be pretty scared if they can already, you know, kill a dead person. But I digress. Let's throw a little party for Shadow Fiend here. He has reached over 200 creep kills in this game and has achieved literally nothing with that creep score. Here's some confetti for you. Yeah. His Tidehunter's doing better than he is. I know Tidehunter's been farming all game, and speak of the bastard, still farming. But I'd be embarrassed. Oh, once again, our Lord and Saviour, Second Christ, spewing forth the wave of ectoplasm. And watch as this guy has a seizure in the mid lane. Pop, he's gone. Flip. Now, oh, well, that's not the place you want to be, Zeus. That's a wonderful Force Staff out. And the fissure screwed him over there. The swap back's pretty good. Zeus is dead. What can the Troll Warlord do? He can do nothing but try and fight back. And that is a Refresher's Orb on the Tidehunter, who is stuck. And there we go. He wants to go back to farming. Storm Spirit now with that 5 back there, plus the tower, taking top of the net worth. So that's nice. And Tidehunter is trying his hardest to compete with him. And he is just taking the Laguna Blade to the face, and it did nothing. Tidehunter is so farmed, he literally doesn't take damage anymore. However, it looks like they were completely baited as Trollwaller now comes in and just punches the shit out of Earthshaker there. Beautiful ravage there by Titan. There's just no follow-up. X-Slam isn't there. That is a Requiem. The Lina blows up from poor positioning. However, as stated before, Trollwaller does not give a fuck. And it just looks like Shadow Fiend will lose his life. That is a 4-for-2 trade. I think Zeus will be happy with that because he survived and nobody else did. And Undying was just doing Undying things. And Slark's just doing whatever he wants to at this point. He has a Skadi. He is punching people with the eye of something. I don't even know what that eye belongs to, but it's an eye, and he's punching people with it. Flip down here has a mystic staff. Wants to shove his mystical staff into somebody's mystical hole. May well end up dying to the Slark here. Except Slark forgot that he can zip zap. So that's all of his mana gone. Looks like a fissure was just thrown out, but the replay decided that it didn't want to be bothered to render the graphics, so we now have an invisible fissure. And he's decided, why should I buy a blink dagger when I could just buy, you know, 2 parts for an Aghanim scepter? And he has now been discovered by Slark, who, as we've already established, doesn't give a fuck. The Ravage completely whiffed as he BKB'd in time. And now all they can do is try and 5-man the hell out of the Slark, except now they have an Undying on their hands, who is literally just raping them. That is a double Zeus ult coming out. There is a 5-man wipe. The pounce misses, but there we go. There's the 5-man wipe. Triple kill for the Slark. The Team Pleb just can't have to stop. Team St. Brook, Misha, Detroit, South Carolina. They're out of control. Vladimir's offering for Undying. And this is going to be a set of racks, maybe even 2. At this point, Team Pleb in a lot of trouble. Don't seem to be able to find their footing anymore. Net worth scale tipped completely on its head. Slark takes over, as does the Zeus. The fissure comes out, but they don't really give a fuck. And they want mid. Counterfacts like, dude, we can take mid. And they're all like, oh fuck. It's a nice Skadi for our Shadow Fiend here to complement his Blink Dagger. Now he can actually do stuff on the front line and not die instantly, except he will, because this Slark, as we have established, really doesn't give a fuck. Congratulations, your Requiem of Souls achieved nothing, and you should feel accomplished in life. You are dead. Tidehunter's like, all of my farm, I cannot do anything with it. That is a gem. He's brought a gem. He's brought a gem. Why would you buy a gem? You're just gonna feed it. At this point, you might as well give up. That's a double kill. Zeus, you ganked the Zeus and you still couldn't kill him. Zeus is quite tanky right now. Electrical Vortex noises, and Troll Warlord has a Shadow Blade, and it's going for a Silver Edge. Slark has ruined your Earthshaker. You can pour all of the money into bag except for all you want. It's not going to do anything for you. Not even the double Ravage can really save you at this point. You are going to lose 2 lanes of cracks, maybe even a 3rd one, as they move into position to take it. Well, it looks like we're looking at a 43-minute GG at this rate. Your car statue there not doing anything. That is the first Ravage down. Just realised you didn't have enough mana for the 2nd Ravage. This is the problem with Tidehunter, is buying the refreshers too early does not allow you to use it, because you just don't have the mana pool for it. The 2nd Ravage comes out though. The swap comes in to try and save him. It doesn't do it, get them anyway. Buyback from the flip here. Actually gets them a kill on Zeus. A beautiful Echo Slam. It does quite a bit downhill. The Luna's down. Your useless Shadow Fiend is dead again. Jinzo gets away, but the Undying does not. However, the Slock is now ready to clean up. That's a double kill. That is, their entire team has died again. They got the best case scenario there. They got a really large Ravage, a really nice X-Slam, but they just couldn't do anything. I agree, El Marino. That is Shrek'd. You have been utterly fucked. The gem is now on the Slock. There you go. Problem solved. Yuri, you lesbian pawn didn't save you. And he has 52 shifts of essence. GG, well played, well done, team Southbrook, Mission Detroit, South Carolina. Dank. Well, that was fun. 7,300 gold there. It's very dank. 428 blaze it there. It's a 250 gold payment for your Avenge. Well played. You won the useless award. See you next time, team. I just got an award for filling up the entire screen.
You got an award. You got a good try award.
Where's the sarcastic Lakitu from Mario Kart?
Nice. He was in Sonic CD and he disappeared until Heroes, I think.
Yeah, but he was in the Archie comics at one point where he took over Sonic's life or something.
Yeah, the Archie comics are weird. It's like they have good ideas, but they get really dark sometimes.